Good morning, Gracie Grizzlies. I am coming to you today from the library, and I wanted to talk to you about a few of the things that you could find in the library using our online catalog, Destiny Discover. You guys have been in the library a lot, and we've talked about all the different things that you see in the library, but now I wanted to show you a few things that you can find by yourself on our online catalog, okay? When you come to our library, you'll notice that there's going to be a few different Chromebooks that are available for you to use to check out books or to see what is available. So I wanted to walk you through these steps one more time so that we're familiar with everything that you can find, both in print and online. All right? So when you come to our when you come to our library, you're going to notice that some of the Chromebooks have this screen. But we've been working on getting all of our students excited and comfortable using the upgrade, which is called Destiny Discover. So when you do that, you would go right over here to the left where it says Destiny Discover, and you would click on this one. Now, we've talked earlier about how you can log on to Destiny and Destiny Discover with your own Chromebooks in your classroom, but today we're just going to go over that really quickly. I'm already logged in, so we're not going to have to worry about that part. Okay, so when you get to the Destiny Discover homepage, you'll notice a few different things. Over here on the left side, I call it the hamburger. If you were to click on the hamburger, you'll see the main menu, and you'll see all of the different tabs that you could, or the buttons that you could click on, okay? So right now we're on Destiny Discover, but if for any reason you needed to go back to Destiny, you would be able to right here. You could also get to our collections right here underneath the Destiny Discover button, okay? So let's talk real quick about all of the things that you could see on our homepage, okay? So right here, this tells me that I'm logged in. You can also look at your button on the right side. If you are at home and you can't log in, you would just see a blank little generic man over here in the corner, okay? You have a few different ways to search for things that you need in your library. You can just search on the very top with the search bar right here. If you're not sure what you're really interested in looking for, you can also click on some of our topics right here, these buttons, these icons, and they will help you, they'll give you some ideas on what you might like. So say you were looking for a book on Michael Phelps, you could go under the sports books right here, okay? I'm going to scroll down and you'll see some of our, you'll see some of our popular titles, okay? These are ones that you guys like to check out a lot, okay? You'll also see that we have been working really hard on adding some new titles for you guys. So we just got a lot of new books in, and the last things that we were able to add to our circulation were some nonfiction animal books. So you guys were really wanting some dog books, so we were able to find that for you. The next thing I wanted to show you is this next band right here. This is called our Lightbox band. These are the ebooks that you guys could check out, and these are interactive ebooks that you guys could all use at the same time in your classroom. So we kind of talked about this earlier when I went into your classrooms and I showed you what the Lightbox ebooks were, but we'll go over this one more time a little bit later in the school year too, okay? If you keep scrolling down, you can click on some of our links right here that would give you some online resources that we've used in the classrooms and in our library. So for example, one of them is Wikipedia. Another one that you could click on is the MCOE portal, and through the MCOE portal you can get a few of the different databases, okay? PebbleGo and PebbleGo Next is our next one right here. You guys love using this one when we are doing research on all kinds of different topics in the library. The next one is a fun little one. This one is Storyline Online. And for my primary students, you guys like this one because you had some really famous people reading some awesome picture books to you guys, okay? So I'm going to show you a few different ways that we can look and see what is available to us, both print and online, okay? So let's say that we are in third grade and we are going to do a research project on planets. So I'm going to type in planets up on our search bar. When I press enter, you're going to see a band up on top, or a band up on top that shows you all of the different things that are available through our library. So when I type in planets, that's a pretty good number of things that we could find. There's 151 different resources, okay? This first run right here is books. So these books are going to include anything from nonfiction, fiction. These could also include some of our teacher resources that we let the teachers check out for you guys, okay? This next one right here is collections, and we talked about this earlier. These are collections. This is a go-to spot if you are looking for tons of different resources on the same topic, and we'll go through that one a little bit later. The next one that you can click on up here is the databases, and that'll show you all kinds of different databases that that deal with the topic that you put in the search bar. So for example, for us, we did planets. So there is 1,994 different resources on National Geographic. Okay, now if you were to click on this one, it would take you out of our library, it would take you out of our online catalog. So you need to be careful to make sure that you can get back, okay? This is another link or another database. This is Wikipedia. Now remember, we talked about how we need to make sure that our research and our websites that we're going through are vetted, and we want to make sure that we have very credible sources. So just a heads up, make sure you're very careful when you are looking through Wikipedia ones, okay? This one right here, the Open Educational Resources, that are also known as OER. Those are educational resources that are online, but again, they're going to take you out of our online catalog, so just be hesitant about that. Now, some of these, you want to make sure that you're looking at the format, because some of them, like this one right here, says instructional materials. So that might be more for your teachers, but if you kept going, maybe this one right here, this collection image one, you might be interested in looking on that. So if I was to click on that very first one, let's see what we would get. Okay, so this is a website that has different topics about the planets. Now, again, when we went over our website evaluation, we want to make sure that we are finding websites that are credible for us, okay? So I'm going to go back. I'm going to exit out this, and I'm going to go back to our Destiny Discover. Let's go back to this books right here, because I want to show you, though, even though it says books, we do have online books. We have those, or not online, I'm sorry, we have ebooks, okay? So remember, let's look at our little triangles up in the top corner. If it's red and it says out, that means it's checked out by a student. If you see the triangle right here and it's green, that means it's in. So you would be able to check that book out, okay, or that resource. Okay, I want to keep scrolling down, and I want to show you, this is the one I wanted to show you right here. This is our blue one. Now I see an infinity sign right there, so that tells me that this is our Lightbox. These are our ebooks, okay? Now remember, you guys are really, really loving these, and I want to make sure that I draw attention to this. This is the symbol for our Lightbox ebooks, okay? So if you wanted, you can click on that, and it would open up for you right there. So sorry, my throat. So as it's loading, I wanted to show you, you would be able to open this up, and you could do this at home or in your classroom. You want to make sure that if you're trying to access it at home, though, you're logging in, okay? If you don't log in, it won't let you check out any of our books, okay? So remember, again, up on top is all of the different activities or different resources that you can find inside of each ebook that we check out. So for example, in our Dwarf Planets ebook, if I hovered over the video icon, I'm going to see 1, 2, 3 different pages that have videos on it. Okay, so if I was to click on that, it would actually say play right here in the middle. Okay, I can always go back home, and I can look at the different activities. This one right here is the websites. Now these websites are vetted, so we know that they're okay and that you guys they'll give you some very good information. If you click on this one is slideshow. So if you were to hover over it, you would see that this page lit up, and that you would be able to do a slideshow of different things that deal with our dwarf planets. So I always like looking at the slideshows because I love the different pictures and the images that they can show you. Okay. Now if I go back home, remember, you can use your ebooks, your Lightbox ebooks, just like a regular book, and you can read through each page. Okay. The reason that we really are liking our ebooks is because on top of being an interactive ebook, You have the hardcover. We have a hardcover print book that is also available to you and your teachers to check out if needed. All right. So those are just a few of the different resources that are available in our library. Again, you can go through Destiny or Destiny Discover. And I want you to make sure that you're checking out and looking at our databases and looking at our online selection as well. Remember, Ms. Carvalho and Mrs. Klein, myself, we're in the library to help you with whatever you guys need. So please come in, say hi, and let us help you find the best book possible. Thank you. Have a good day.